Yo, Nianom ne adofo mo form so na na shady to see no doctor no ye de aka ho ti de bia no I make kire mo say when you are mentioning my name you put some respect on it. Medin kan achiachia mo ewie baby biara owo biara o abrochi ana wo hwe me o Ghana baby biara na wo hwe me a na na shady you can call me evangelist Nana ya Opreko and I will respond. I am evangelist for my ancestors. Mechia freedom fighters for nyina mu boy adwuma. Mechia Avram Bemboshe echia face the country conveners for nyina me dimu entintan. Me a freedom fighter. Me sanso face the country a friend say convener kase pa Oliver Mechiao. Okatachie e free fa mete won ka che entino momentum won ka nana okatachie e free fa barema Ose odioyo bibiara won mechia na mesanso enchia me mahwefo nyina ma menhwe din na men ready bi oba so pe na enidie kwan so waye den wa hye amaye enye de bia anaya ye be dede na ye ne aban no ebeko me gidi say I believe in the physical side and the spiritual side entime no bia na de ye no madane no mpo bia na de ye no Snobiane agena oyeden ode eye me I believe in the physical part ene ne ye no eno na ye demonstration na ye speaking no eno krampo no it entails energy because the sound energy when we speak that is the sound energy in its way na ye physical things ye ne aban no e kasa through the social media and through the demonstrations I also believe in the spiritual side. Mende no kre no ba akopɛ obia wo ne level o de ejina face the country nim ba me na na shade masan so esisu biem oba so ahye ma me ade kire na ana numbers no mpo endorse one aya mepe ensem bi ma a few people must listen enti na me ka kire mo adane say the other side munya hu me no I teach about African spirituality ebi me ka ne say ye na nanom mosom or the Yankanesa, Yanano Muslim, Sunday Bibekano, but Meno, I call it the African spirituality. Yeah, and I believe, say, and tokwana yene abino aircon a face the country and yan tokwa yedi a giant and asekan name say we are going to battle them intellectual and I say we are going to use the constitution or the rules and regulations we have, which it enables us to what demonstrate, yeah, ye be use but me na shade meaning say ekumbiara no we have the spiritual side and no me other side I make sure you need a spiritual background na me chere mwase enti mamenchia mashefo mo obapena Martin Amu, good evening Martin mechiao. Confidence Brown, yeah, confidence, I see you. Confidence say me hoye confidence me hoye Scarecrow mechiao. Scarecrow, I see you. Confidence, or say love to see you, that is good. Yeah, Pastor, you love to see me, and I am happy that you always here to learn. Benny's Ban, or say hi everyone. Benny's here, Joe. So the more, or see you are right. Yeah. Benny's Ban say good to see you, or not just or chiamunina. Dennis beloved, or say yes, so let's make an ayampa na ayampa. Dennis say you keep on teaching, the open minds will understand and come back because I believe our ancestors are calling. Yeah, Dennis. One day I will do a special topic. Now my church, the ancestors are calling and how to listen to them. Obey and we say your ancestors are calling you. And obey na we interacting with you because our ancestors are calling us. We have ages of what? Ages. Now your age of Aquarius. Now we are moving to age of Pisces. Age of Pisces, I am the water bearer. Aquarius, sorry. Now Pisces, and I change it called the age of Aquarius. The age of Aquarius, I am the water bearer. And to the water bearer, your friend is saying, making the water bearer, I am the feminine energy. I am the feminine energy. As I say, rotate, and to almost a number be a change. Nina make and to own sorry, there is nothing new under the sun. My sister, my brother, TMA. At the point I may say, we have to go back to the way of our ancestors for development and muntie. There is nothing new under the sun. And then at the channel, a very deep cry to the main church. And to Dennis, I said that church, the son, your money, over those our ancestors or more frail. Yeah, culture one. Maybe Hayford, as someone since you were born, what has our ancestors done for us as people? Did your ancestors create the social media you are or any school or hospital? Let me my main I have a question say we know nima de my main channel there or say a dear na on nanom ayamam. A good question pound we busan mean do what them a good question. Now let me tell you, Adriane a udi why mo ane de baye. You can kind of cry. Question was me papa. Kind of cry. Aduane a ye ni yedi. Ye na nanom etwamaye ana esa omutwamaye a food alone. Obe kind of cry. The food we are eating and a food that obroni na wo se wa bibia ma on edi no. Omuntimi ento ye ba kompo. Our food and I say look at even how we even cure illness. We don't have any negative effect. But a white man is made up of what? Chemicals. So na nanom omaya ade amount. Na eyade unnim anase ontena wo se o ba besua de wo nananom ayede ayama se ye koyechi akohwe de nananom ayama ye ana ye kwa akofa ne baka anka wo begina musa sa question we. Let me tell you say whatever invention now sa aeroplane, sa car, sa phone, sa television, sa computer ni nyina no omo be fire free your friend is saying ancient Kemet. As you see, our friend in Egypt, it was made up of blacks, and the inventions were made by blacks. Now your friend be patent. Nina my church or some church them nina. Or some church them. My church them also. Now we question say no say church them. Adia one ananum aye because you don't even know what your ancestors have done for you. It's a good question. Oma yebia my pa. Say nya one na anmo na omo fight for your friends and freedom. Nanka oye Ghana ni no. Say to say utimi na mo freely anka baby ho no ma nanka ode wo man no nanka untimi enra ho na abrofo nkwa ne ra ho, so you were being treated as animals ona na fight ma unto wa bia ma oda. Education system say ye ka education system na ye de no farming which I stand always. Say Ghana, and farming. That was the best education they were able to give us. And now one son with Juma, now Yamawa Sase, Satan no air cost no anchor. We are going to continue and come end the year. Do you know the things your ancestors have done for you? Social media go to the pyramid. They are all there. They came to store and a stolen legacy. Any in the book in any apart from your Bible and your Quran, you don't even read again. So you are embundled in a box, one box per annum. You don't even learn right here. Stolen legacy. The Greek philosophy is stolen Egyptian philosophy. Kope bi ne read it. Ubo say enema ekoso nyina it were made by your ancestors. No we bro amechire. Why? Culture 1 or say culture said yo Shady, yeah, culture, I see you, Dr. Shady. Culture, thank you for adding the Shady. Put some respect on my name. David Nana Aban said, watching you live from Dubai, Ghana. Yeah, Dubai for Mechiamo. Asaste, Samson Mechiao. Stella Bequin, yeah, Stella Mechiao. Dawish Fosu, keep on the fire, Medasi. Kumisha Drak, I see you. Black OGH, I see you. Monshe Mame Wai. Na Nipaka Krebi Embeti and Sempapa Waka Chiremo. Tell them, Richmond Chumo Fair, I see you. Kumisha Drak, I see you. Enti, Yana Nanoma Bibre. And topic, I say the things we should go back for. The things we should go back for. That means the ways of our ancestors. Last week, in Bachelor Debi said why we are supposed to go to the ways of our ancestors, or we are supposed to go back to our roots. And one I made to us, to win by part 1. And about Kona Bobo so keke. Tifil me don't buy step by step to be free. Akono na we sunya adie. Tie me ka sama kire o Ebenezer Ando South Africa fo nyina mechia mo South Africa fo nyina mechia mo enti no ebe ya aso na etie de me wo ma mo let me show the person right timuntie o CCA no na me ka say there are some things our ancestors they did we need to go back. Now last week mun follow me na mun subscribe on my YouTube na me the tutorial teachings to na ma for frame me esa na me sound to echo back me say ma start African spirituality teachings every week be a time one day me yesi wo e betimi aye any of the day cause me ye ma say me choose Thursday e won man adwuma saba na wuntimi enye enti see me papa me the Thursday bi any day no during the week one day we on ma meyi na ma kire about na nanom monson menua ansa na ba be free ha no wo be sua ade bi aka wo de ho sisi school na me ne mo ba be ko no munti asema me ba be ka kire mo school no enie ye wo ye no se ye wo ye to Christosum mu a automatically wo be Christo ni menua enti me be ka asem ye no ye jai bibia to na ye sua de aya de sua sound so na ye wo to incremosum mu a automatically ubeye nkremoni. My sister wutie me, I came from a Christian background. Sisi say ubeye nkremoni because you want to nkremoni esumu a obeka se Christoni no onko sorry onko heaven because omonye de momope sanso na Christoni beka say you want to Christo sumu wa we nkremoni no because you don't believe in Jesus Christ mo so onko heaven. This religion has created your friend is saying hate. Eya no kra na meka no anase ema yempo yentimi ware ye ho tio ye wo no wan busa questions about Christianity automatically na ye wo too no be Christian ye wo tin kremoni mu also you are judging the Christian say no so enko heaven. Now why won't you get out from these two religions and start asking questions? Now you say the ona no muso no be omo ye no na you see omo ye evil you see eyadebone you don't even know what your ancestors were doing name automatically we be Christoni no Christopher say ona nanom no ma adebone inkemofo say ona no ma ye bone you were born automatically. Why won't you get out from that emotion? Why won't you get out from that and your man ye by force no na won free mu? Why won't you ask questions about your religion? Why won't you ask questions about your friend? Say, "Oh, na no mo so de." Name me catch na so na no de evil no what di. Penhas, I greet you. Penhas mechiao. Gamo mechiao. Adam or say fire. Yeah, Adam mechia mu nyina. Mo ba so pen na ma share ama me na wo nua bi nso aba betie asemi. Me nua ade a me ebo a me no. Abraham Moshe, maybe I will be an I salute you. Wabe boy pa, what say wabe boy. Or can some na check here a yampa. So I came to see say, okay, there is mistake in the Bible. Or the Quran by ampa or your opa this year. Or check it for that there is mistake in the Quran. And you know, Mijai ni mienu. And I may say, I am going to ask the same questions from my ancestors. And I know more than I say a yard boneno. Me kon ko hwehwe minia, me kon ko hwehwe ma, and I meditate me say me evangelist for my ancestors. No kura no on be free ha say. Enti na me ka kire wo say, at this school na me number be kono every week bia me kire mo ade no. On. Now, that concept of religion, Christianity and Muslim no. Me nua on be ko school no. Opa on emotion no, yifri mu. Na ka say o ba besua ade foforo. Obetim na ko school no. So wo sa de se me dem Christian nti akwarakwa mentie no, obedi Nyankopon atem ana wo se Yesu ni wo ana bibisa na. My sister, you won't understand where I am coming from. And if you don't know where you are coming from, the truth is you don't know where you are going. Can we do away with Obronia DNA, Arab DNA, omode bre ye Ghana, Africa no? Can we just do away with a single day say, ye jaya to ho abahwehwe na no mudie. Opa wana mentonchia se utimi ejai emotion how you are religious as a Christian, as a Muslim no. Na uja to na one day o say ene de o de ma mentie shady kakra ma menjan to na menhye ede na me nananom mosomote me ye den na makomi nananom ho do ma o say yes ene ntina me be church ade kronti am say o nananom de no ana ye the best o ye bibini o de ne say obegunsa eno ana ye wo de o nya buroni. Why are you trying to be somebody you are not? I want me do free bow. Bese o temase na school no makọ na me ba be kire ade a wonso afa pen ne paper se de me a me be kire wade ma chọchọ ne ma me ba be kire wade no wonso betima afa pen ne paper ne ba be sua ade firi na shade ho nye de bia ne be dede me se me believe say honam ntokwa ye as face the country, but our spiritual background e wo ho obi antemase. Let me explain. Before the white man was able to conquer Africa, before the white man was able to conquer us, Africa no before no, now they came here not as a slave trade or slave traders. They came here as spies for the first time. Anombe hu nyoma ye nim e wo ha sei. Now they went back. They went back. Now they have to make you to believe say evil. So your spiritual background, Obroni Obreki was spiritual background. That is how he was able to conquer us. And yes, sir, Anka Bronino to me Anka white man on me end defeat here. Name of who say every person and answer every species, you are being a friend saying you have your spiritual background. O backbone was spiritual. And in Kofono, yes, say almost spiritual background that you be that is how they were able to conquer us. Let me give you an example. Do you know, say the Ashantis fought with the British for almost 5 wars? And a friend is saying you defeated almost the friend was saying 4 out of 1. Sorry, 4 out of I think it's 2. I stand to be corrected. Do you know how were the Ashantis able to defeat British for now? Yes, say na omo na omo use to you no. Na yes ye need you. Na yes say the Ghana for and I say Ashantis. Na ye use to you. What were we using? Eh dey and it me defeating the British. Have you asked that question? Obusa sa question mo say omo de ye na nanom mosom, omo de bosomsom. Omo the gods and the defeating Ashanti. Me can chiraw. Ye obi can chiraw and me can chiraw. Asante for ne de na nanom mosom. Asante for no kobusa say ye be dey defeat omo. Enti omo de agbalagba. Sa na be kan na yua beta. Na say juju. Let me use that. And they were able to defeat the friend saying the British people. How were the British able to defeat the Ashantis? That was the time after the British omo be alliance. Omo ne Enfantefo, omone ayibefo ekwa forming alliance. Omo be bomu and sanaba they were able to defeat Ashantis. Go back and learn your history, because if you don't know where you are coming from, my sister, my brother, you don't know where you are going. Am I preaching to somebody? So if the Ashantis were able to defeat the white man, Abraham Yusu Etiodia, my sister, again just say your spiritual background na the bonnet. Now they have to form alliance with our own people. Now ya church or my church one akadie what the way can sumai way what the way can we are obetime defeat omo and be bebre because they were na Ashantifo to me conquer fancies dangerous airways no be ntimi yet me conquer omo now omo so no enibre ewo nipa ho sanete they form alliance be more than us before they were able to conquer Ashantis. Enti na say comfort kese a opie ewo wiase eye hwan comfort no chi a obepie a okugwa You don't even know this. Nobody is going to tell you this. Our history is full of Christopher Columbus. We know. Our history is full of Socrates. Our history is full of Pythagoras. Pythagoras, your Socrates, your Platos, they all came to Africa. Ancient Kemet, now called as Egypt, they came to learn from here. Don't you know that you oh, Malik Musa Mechiao, Malik Masama make on send a make a cherry. And to me say, and Takwana Yakono, whether you like it or not, and don't you make one of my Kotadino, and don't you make one, Minema Bumikono, because I believe in my ancestors. If they were able to defeat the British people with yet another Muslim and now they are Sumana Kwampuna, why would I sit down? Why won't I use it? I believe, say, the British people, and I said the white man, Obronino, he was able to conquer us by or destroy your spiritual background. And Ninti, Omamu say, what would the end and yet a evil jai? Nabeji years will be the years no or by now Beji Riasano or by Africa, so or Africa. You don't want the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth. It's Mr. I believe in the African spirituality. I know because me bagana no me chinchini to me humbi. Me humbi. That is why confidence speaking to you. Me say me evangelist for the ancestors. Teachings are me dem na ebe banu. Munya ndru ho mudru me level na ebe kire mo. Ye be kire mo se bosom. Eye Nyankopon na bo bosom. Ha. Me say me catch the teachings am dem banu. But me build them. Me build them. Me followers me build them step to step. Ebedu we boss say me kwa me nyame. Apostle Kojo Safo kan o se oye nyame. Man ti ase o se ye nyame man ti ase. Ma be hu se me ye nyame na sa yambo nipa say ye nsesoro. Me nua decode the Bible ni ye. You don't know what you are learning. Chira me chiao, mama ba me chiao. Ene the spiritual things na me chire. Mama ba chira root me spiritual mo follow ni mame. Mama ba your friends mo follow ni mame. Na ono so no. Ono kwa say me hu se ono so kan na nanom mo so pa oka ye na nanom ye na nanom. Omo no kra no ebe dedi. Are you ready to listen? I mean, because the last week, I say the white man said the ultimate conquer, say he was able to break our spiritual background. Our spiritual background, they had China. China has still been staying and they are still with their spiritual background, Shintoism. They are still performing rituals. They are still offering libation. Only one say, now you can conquer China, but they are still on their traditions. Are we learning from them? That is why China is still powerful. On Jimmy, now Baba catches a Odi gay air baho, and a Mabba Chadi, who will fear me super swing answer. I don't know more fast again, you man, and China. Hey, is somebody listening to me? Am I preaching to somebody? I don't know more fast gay, some no anchor Arab. Because those two countries, they have not forgotten about their spiritual background, my sister. Those two countries, I'm going to give an example. Those two countries, they are holding on to their tradition. What we're going to I was going to say, and we jai one another more dear, and I will be safe from almost a jitrumu. I will say, oh, you have a religion. After all, our culture. I don't want to go there. Let me teach you if you are ready to learn listening to the words of the words of the gods. The China spiritual background, you can't break it into win me and fanko and I win to me to and conquer America power won't try. Then we see power day. I want to job can't cheat from Bosono. What they want to be on now. Now me catch say the only way for us to develop. I believe in physical no. Physical ni bi ekokun e de second kokun. But spiritual nyoma no answer na bawaba, so he will defeat you both physical and spiritual. Simple. And to face the country, no me say before we will win, we need our spiritual background. Me dey no ade amaka no. Eno dey da ho. To make church them. If you want to listen, just listen. Last week na me catch was say tie Yamfa ne se we edua na edua no the root no anama edua ne wo anameboa. Before a tree becomes a tree, it starts from the root. And the edua na esi wo no ni hini anase the root no anama edua ne si wo. Me sister awutie me se utwa ni hini no etotwene a edua ne de na besi edua no me no go school. What will happen to the tree? Obetima chura to one. Edua no ye twa root na, what will happen to the tree? The tree will fall down. Anameboa, the tree will fall down. Tree now are falling down. See, say a waste. Ye use ni biem. Before it can germinate and grow no, unless say ya sound so any root no, na ya plant beam. Enti Africa, your root na ye di see no, ona nanom de no mo di see wo ma say ye di eno so a ene na be ma ya fefe, ene na be ma ya fefe, ene na be ma ya develop no. Sa root na ye sisu no ye twa free wo. Enti Africa, we are like this. Di so bo na fa na de wo enframa fa pe na fa na de wo Unni faso. Root na ye de so na ebema wa fefe ebema wa develop no ye twa ayeden everywhere. So a tree without its root can never grow. It's the same as a country without its history. A country without its roots is a wasted country. And yet that is why the white people, that is why the foreigners, that is why the other countries we've called it abroad, they are blossoming, they are developing in Africa. Empire boy you bring na ye simple. I had no craniaka. I see even Libya po. Kofanoche is not an Ashanti, my brother. Go and do more research about him. Anyway, keep the good work. That is debatable. Me ready obia thesis, me ready obia or but me compare the almost say a friend say and all that. Me tina ho meditation. Me one thing about me, no say me pay. I pay the right answer, and as I would and I don't be any be vision mu. Why would him astral projection here? And you can say, well, it came to me and said, oh, Ashantis. That's what I'm gonna choose. Because my test is in Yamu. I'm the about me ready, said the bay, I say, or free Ewerland be and obey P. Ukuba and all that. Now, me ready be Kakrawai. But Memediano, the minim me whom makes me a can't, me bosso dear, or Ashanti. Sorry, I can't. I'm not going to use Ashanti. Very good. I can. Yeah, Ukugwa enzema, you know, sa accounts for order of not if free and you know Bibia obiso say Libya mpo entino suade. Mesrel say udie we no ye twa everyone no mo de a obeya atentenhuro. Your root has been cut down, so you refuse to germinate, you refuse to grow, you refuse to grow, you refuse to blossom. Afe eduane na ewo so na ka obefifi ama manfo abeti biedi no. Ohun ni mfaso, ontimi fifi biem. That is why Africa, my sister, Ghana per se, my brother, that is why ye hu ano no. Simple. Men can't say eno chese we should abandon technology. Men can't say eno chese we shouldn't use our physical body. Let me tell you. Now men can't just say they go physical and then they go spiritual. Ombe jare. I mean the ekoso. Ombe jare ya bebe your money soja ni mu nyina ekoso but omo de temo men no me kan crash no soja for ni jare omo camp wo. Chale things where me I can't see for Ghana no. Obe di me chetia ebe boa wo. Me de sana me ka kire wo. I have what the mondoge. Ti Ghana Africa no. And nintina akwesi broni so ma wase monji gay and lesbian no Benedicta Donto. Yeah, you are here yechiao and eya disunya. And nintina omumbuye omudi impose yama yese we should accept because it is a what? A human right. Ada no mo Arab country. Have you asked that question? An Arab country don't want country ana. Because they haven't abandoned the ways of their ancestors. Say our culture, our religion, and they can stand it because that is what they have been believing. That is what they have been doing. Are you listening to science? Africa, my brothers, my sisters, you are in Nigeria. They are going to impose the same thing on you people. Watch and see. They are going to impose on you because we will go there for what? For loans. We have abandoned the ways of our ancestors and we are following them. They cannot go to China to tell them that they should accept LGBT. They cannot go to the Arab countries. Have you asked yourself why those people are not going to the Arab country to impose the gays and the lesbians LGBT on them? Have you asked yourself? They can't. Why? Because those Arab countries, they haven't abandoned the ways of their people. They haven't abandoned the ways of their ancestors, my sister. They haven't. They are still imposed on Allah. If you go to China, the Shintoism, the Buddhists, so they cannot impose it on them. They haven't abandoned the ways of their ancestors. What is Africa doing? We have abandoned the ways of our ancestors and we are following what the white man is. We go there for loans. Why would they impose it on us? This is the time we need to calm down. We need to go back to our root because without the root of the tree, it cannot germinate. It cannot produce any fruit. It cannot produce any crop for the people. because the root has been cut down. Africa, that is how we are. We are like this. We don't have a root. Our root has been cut off. So now, if we want to come back, if we want to germinate, if we want our country to develop, if we want development in our country as it was in the ancient Kemet, which is now called Egypt, we need to grow. We need to come back to our root. If the tree is like this, we need to balance it now. We need to regerminate it. We need to what? Sow it again so that it can have a better root and then it will germinate. Now, when it germinates good, it can produce fruit for the other people. That is why Africa is like this. That is why we have no place to go. That is why the Westerners see us as we are what? Monkeys. That is why they don't respect us. They are imposing everything on us. You want to stop gays and lesbians. From those people, you go for loan. Whilst you have resources here, whilst you have gold here, you have a diamond, you have bauxite, everything you have it on your soil as an African. But you cannot do anything. We send everything to them. How then can we prosper as a nation or as a continent? This is the time we need to go back to our roots and then learn what our ancestors left for us. If you don't know where you are coming from, you don't know where you are going. And that is the truth. Our root has been cut off. We have abandoned the ways of our ancestors. So today, I am going to use one. I've labeled the part. I'll teach about our marriage system has been abandoned. Osha, if you see my title, Osha title now, the things that have been removed. And I said, marriage, names, our spirituality. I know you're broad topic. I have to get enough time to teach you one by one. Why do we call on our ancestors? Why do we call upon the gods? Are the gods bad? Are they evil as the white man made us to believe? Our system of judgment, our governance, and then the best we are seeing. And yes, I'm democracy. No, most of democracy is not helping us. That doesn't belong to you. Our system of government is the monarchy, whereby our lands were ruled by the chiefs for years. Yama 8 years. I went to Ghana. Oh, to make church points by point. And to end there, let me tackle what the marriage system. A short one. The marriage system. If we are going back and come with me first gay and lesbian and impose on us, we need to accept. And all the marriage can free about because our marriage system have been abandoned. Now, hey, the white man is so wise, huh? Or you're wise to the extent say, Shadi, these same people that brought you the Bible, they made you believe that polygamy. I didn't no worry 2, 3 no. They made us believe say it's evil. Tio, I was saying no the Bible ne brew no. And one more say you worry me no ne miensa a friend polygamy e ya de bone. Now, that same white person, what the Bible never tell was say polygamy is a sin na e ya de bone, so you have to marry one wife no. Ka tell was say gay is legal, so accept gay. I don't know to change you. Why do you say? Have you sat down to think about all these, my sister, my brother? Is somebody listening to me? Oh, say your dad down. I can't tell what say. One another money, I aware do one. I the bonnet. Oh, not the Bible never one. On the or catch will say accept gay. Now gay dear illegal. So that means a gay dear and not dear a the pa. Now marrying 2 or 3 wives is the same. Have you thought about that? Me say that before you will live here, now we sua bibi akawabra bone ho. Again, be na betana ye na aban na ekun. Today is for African spirituality. Me say, if we are going back to our roots to accept and relearn the ways of our ancestors, and can ye dibreni. Because in Paibono, 31st night, you can see the number of people that will be in the church. On my bompire, and says, I never say, yes, accident. It's my was a dear pan. What was the essence of that? If prayers can change the economy, if prayers changes a country, Africa must be the richest continent. Why the vampire saying Ghana? Why the vampire saying Nigeria? In fact, Africa as a continent, who prays more than we do? But look at our situation. Shasa the Africa here, come near there. And so and you gold, what diamond, e wo bibia, and then your vampire. A chain, a brony, name of me uncle. So I was what with the prayers, it doesn't help. Prayer doesn't change the economy, my sister. It is only in Africa now. What's not came Musa Uko baby, a running patch of Amico Drubra. Me call British 7 years, my mom pired that, and me once there's a console order, but they don't pray. Charlie, This is the time you need to learn, relearn, and unlearn. It's something I say, me school na me because see no. Say we jai emotion about being religious because you want to sorry mo and that's a Christianity mo automatically obey Christo ni. Sounds like you will be too in kremosum automatically obey in kremoni. You don't choose. It's not by choice. Yet the mouth it is imposed on you. Why won't you stay back, get out from the emotion and then start asking questions? Na dia so na nanom de na ya de bone no wase e hon question na unsua foforo eto marriage system a na dia de ma na de na make say e bi no e good no na yesi ye friend of polygamy akosi broni na sade din bae o de yesi our redodo na our redodo na eye anasa enye. I believe that in everything we have the negative side and the positive side. Akwati broni be ka kire say ye ware mienu anasa miensa enye na emum Bible no a New Testament on say I always tell you that the Bible it makes God to look like a foolish person, and I say it's an insult to God. The Bible and the Quran, no Quran, they don't really attack marriage, right? Into much we 3 and also no on be free. I say I told you say Islamization and then the first slave trade that happened here and yet Christopher they know Debbie it started from ancient Kemet. Now your friend ancient Kemet a honor to see a friend in Egypt, you know. And so omo buy into say North Africa for no omo as a Brunei Arab for no honor a slave trade that started in Kremo for so on be slave here. Omo hajene science o an ehye dan ko sa ne nyina na e bogus in Kremo so e bogus me so na me ka kire mo omo po de ne de e kon da me start say me sua no say eh ti sa no ma we nyina point ya check. So this is the time I will say usua on ananom so de now. Richie said, face them all Shady's media, but if you come across at the way you Charlie, I can't come about home, me drew magazine, Miss Atene, oh, yammy there. Richie said, Yan can't Joseph said they want to legalize LGBT, but don't want to legalize weed. Oh, there, no, my own conference. Now, LGBT don't accept you. Whether you like it or yes, they will accept. I want to do more demonstration. Any reform, yes, ever call demonstration, will accept my. Wait, yes, show me. So they won't want to any keep the fire burning. Yeah, I see you. In Wafagamu, true son of the soil. Yeah, I'm a true son of the soil. Ebenezer Tay, or the thumbs up. I see you. Benedicta, or some more love. Yeah, I see you. Wine beam. Joseph Ronaldo, yeah, they are going to legalize it. Although Charles also fine, understand for the spirit, our ancestors are there. One day, message that a treaty ancestor some of them go school. We don't go school. The one day, message that ancestors are they alive or they are not? Are they alive or they are not? And no, make my break out within 30 minutes. Me break out them, you see it, Entiene na me catch you say no mama change no e be your marriage our names that make sure names e din that also kwa bena kwa aku kwa ame kwa ajo yen sha de abena last word efua last word ajoa last word do you even understand the ways of your ancestors adan ye Tuesday ya na ya ma wo edin na wo din eye kwa abena na oba na ye abena you don't know because you don't know and you don't want to know. Ka bena na ye frau no ka ono na ka be bow din a obeje so eno na obeje so I'm going to swap David na ma change Shadrach na from me so because the way na say ko free him found Mutala was a good work Nana Kwame say watching you live from Germany monster yeah German for me chairman nyina Minia. This is how our marriage system was. Ana kusibu ni beka kire yen say. Enti enye nyame de wase obi anware baako. Na eno kwampon e wase ka me fa Bible na me kire mkom. Gwa mo sanso ntia se o Bible ni mo. Eno eye Paul na o ka kire Korontofo. Ana wase meme Paul de eye madwen kire Corinthians 15. Bi weche ya. Bi na ya de. Ana so de type ko Google one na type say Paul talking about marriage. Corinthians, or say meme Paul de, meme Paul de, a madwen chere, and ya dear Yesu, and as a God be the castle man worry, me no na mensa. Nina Musyam Bible no. Or say or no a drink chenanka or chere, or dear, that comment Meshanadi, quotation in Abraham. I dare me and say, me can't quote for Bible man. No, be actually say you don't believe in the Bible, but why are you quoting me? I can preach to you without even using the Bible. Bibi egua. Me makoste wona me sua de na te bibi egua. Me pa me use book bia. Me te me preach be 1 hour 2 hours. Bibi egua. Enti polygamy eya de papa ana say nya de bone. Me nua first thing I make actually want to say polygamy no na enya enhye enya ade a ye hye say by force e was say oware mienu one thing I yan kan kire on tie na o ka bia kire obi a wa kire kire ase ye ye na nanom no ya nhye say e by force say e was say oware miensa me pa achaw say na obi wo ye na nanom mre ne so a me konfo me spiritual father ono po e konfo na o sika bebre wa ware ba akopɛ utie ne be say me ma wote ase ye be dadao na ade ai na nanom mu animu no. That's why I call myself evangelist for my ancestors. Me makwa me akire kire me intimate ma kire wo ye the Tiremeka and me bought marriage pe and me church them sa next time na me yi name edi na um be change ye no kwa na ma kire wo na me yi spirituality ne nko na me yi education no nko na me dem ko school ye wi a ma sa kire foforo ye be de gunsa ye be de ne na no makasa ye be de manoma enkoso ye ya ni nyina ma kire kire mo. Me say the white man was able to defeat us. The white man was able to enslave us because our spiritual background no break here. And a chance. Message will say, go back to your ancestors and get back your spiritual background. You neither fight with a friend saying only physical, you fight spiritual too. Say, oh yes, spiritual physical ni ya spiritual no so mesrel ye ni pa why tiango so marriage you know I kind of polygamy na oba be kire say e ya de bone na emom now you can go for gay. Ozi ejimi. E asemo polygamy no is it a sin? How was it? Me the besua ni de e ka kire me ni de minimu ni. It wasn't forced on them say by force. Also worry me no there be enye sa na tie enye by force. Now it's a choice. Say them ka say you to Christo suma by force be Christo ni you dare not. Kremosom you to ma by force o papa no ma me incremoni you become like that. In our marriage system we don't force. A choice. You can choose to marry one if you want. You can choose to marry 2, 3 or more if you can. TNA. It wasn't by choice. And I made me say it was by choice. Now you can choose to marry one if that is what you want. Because you believe in polygamy. Now you can choose to marry 2, 3 or 4 if only you can. How would you? How can you? You need to be ready for it. Because one thing we don't even know, they say, we pay respect to the woman, the feminine energy. Oh, ninyo se mesa church remo. Adentia, unimu say okwa himfia enya bema ne si ohene. Unim say a queen mother and si ohene. Adentia, we pay much respect to the feminine energy. Entina yensi oba yensi na se. Tie oba na yensi o ma se. And when you are going to marry for the 3 people, you must tie and you should. I'm using the conditional if anything verb here. We have if, we have should, we have can, we have must. Let me say English teacher. It's a bit much why? You must no so about 3 no, you need to pay respect to each of them. Mesrel say oh toka ma ba ko a mesrel also make sure say sa miensa na worry yen obetimi aiden ato bia ma wo mo utie the way you love the first one mostly no kwere ba kope the first wife no ana ye ka so omo na omo ye penyi because most omo na na ye no omo hye abrabo na say enti say ye benya baby na say afre de metima worry 2 bia ka no ho a he or she that is coming also break or pay respect to the first wife because Bia or non started Abrabonase. And she accepted say on the embecount. You will love the first wife, you will love the second wife, and you will love the third wife. And on that internet, hey, look at this. We didn't even cheat. Hey, we were not even cheating our wives. But we marry some and out to it, and we love them, and they stay as a united family. Now I this our marriage back on the buyer where they are so for a said the old young boy, oh yeah. Oh, I hear it. Only say you are cheating. Why would you say you cheat? Watch your me say, hey, me kushawa me say. What's the worry? And that's our girlfriend. That's also your bema. Unchiti that the that is the nature of a man. You dare not. That is the nature of a man. So our ancestors, they knew what nature is. Mekachiro said they were blessed naturally. I don't need to go to the laboratory. No. Natural. And today knew said the nature of a man. A polytheist. A polygamy. And then no more cramp. Now you say, yet any yamio. Yewo nyame nyamewa. Yewo oba no a oye nyame no nyamewa ane wo nyame a ye the energy of the male. And we give reverence to the female energy and the male energy. And ninti na uji apaya. Mesa no mako back. Uji apaya was otwedi ampo nyankopon ana asase ya. Omo two. The male energy, trade ampon kwame, that is the male. Asase ya, that is the female. These are the knowledge of your ancestors. And yes, some monotheist for ya, Yesu ne. He is the Father, He is the Holy Ghost, He is the Son. I'm gonna change ye. Spirituality we believe in the female energy and the male energy. Together they can produce. And to Osha Ankana AC. And they say, I'm the better cross, median quendium, Matompo, obi so or your painting mediamano, and a matomano challenge boom. So what I say, it's Osha Ank now, on the bay soft cross now. Yet the Ank say that is the womb of the female. I don't know church. And I say the what the penis of the what of the male. When they come together, they give birth. And it's the Ank represent what the symbol of life. I wouldn't mind drunk them. Maybe Mo said the Damukum. But nothing. Look, to be who I be that me come no any ank. Wait, I don't want to buy a cross no. Oh, me got top board. Or them church them. You say me got top board. What about my sponsor me so no? Now I frame now my scanner me order sponsor me. Now, me say me got top board. Ni be na me ya na me draw chire mo na me chire mo. Me be chire mo de. Ank ni any ank no any. We no mbi wi no me buy a cross no. Ah, enti ye ne ank no. We no it represent the female energy. When I walk down the penis and the male energy, when they come together, it forms an oval, and then we produce into when I friend saying, ebano to the male energy, vagina, the womb, everything. The female, the male energy, the penis, the testicles, and everything. When they come together, they produce. Fertilization takes place. Have you seen say about pe awu? Have you seen say bema pe awu? And to China, I say the yin and the yang, the positive and the negative. Everything consists of two energies. These are the words of your ancestors. Utie, am I teaching to somebody? Timistral, aye barema su aye na nanom omunim sa barema de mbape aye normal to us. Aye very hard to say you are not going to cheat. Omunim da. And instead of you to cheat, na o wife be hu. Na wakwa kwanya broken heart munti ha na nyansa ne wo no. Instead of say you go and cheat because as a man no you are entitled to have many wives, no. Instead of them to cheat, no, say they be you. And they mean cheating me, no. Now I'm going to man broken heart. I'm because I respect my wife. Why then won't I go and marry? Na me fanim beka ho. Na ne de no correct me na me wife no ehu. Na ye nyina yete dan mu equally na yete dan mu happily. Ope, marry one and cheat your wife. Choose between your ancestors and the Bible. You say yen ware ba kono. Also why dwene nko ho. Also, I didn't call. Choose between say you marry the three people. You will not cheat your wife. Now a wife no ko hu a wabanya broken heart. Na wakọ no medro awu. Na owi bia na wakọ akọche sekan ekun. Omunim say ye nipa su. Eni ntino ene ye de ye mpe cheating. Ye de ye mpe say ye yere beku ne ho. Ye de ye mpe say ye yere bekọ say na wu cheat me say no. Eni ntino me worry aka me yere ne ho. Na ye live happily in the house. Na obia asum adwo no. Eno ene de bro ni beka che say marry one o na nyankopon anim no ye worry mienu. Na emom no wo so nim say wo ye be ma untimi. Na wo ye sofo na wo cheat. Na we bare ma aware na nka wo se wodi enidie emma wo ayi wa ware ye no oye den wo cheat. Na emom ka wonfa ware bi nka ho. Choose and choose wisely. Aha, no kra na meka. Aha, nkyerɛkyerɛ na nanom de to ho na meka kyerɛ. Choose. Sisie na wo sa ka kyerɛ wo say go and accept gay. How then was he able to convince you to let you know that polygamy is a sin but gay is legalized, but lesbian is legalized? Am I preaching to somebody? Am I teaching somebody? Is somebody listening to me? Men she we no na we no eno po na it absorbs the sun's energy. Ni nyina no nim bibini ya to ya de atwene anabroni enso ya rasta na ukọ broni kroma me se won hey on to wase mo abrochi mo kan kire wo mo o ya rasta broni wo se wa ya rasta on to wase enso wo ba wo die mo pa ye se ye akora yi o stubborn. Which mentality Are we not going to sit down as youth? They are mentally enslaved. Once we are youth, I will say phone. Once we are youth, I say technology. Once internet, no bit Google no suadi and so was it that? Hey, yo, Nana J. Richie, Charlene, I see you. Yeah, Charlene. I see you. Yeah, Kofi links. I tell them. Yeah, Abraham. And he said, I never teach in my life. For me, my child, yes, maybe we school. Samson Ward, yeah, Samson Ward, yeah, Samson Ward, Mechiao, Mete won't catch it. Samson Ward, Mete won't catch it. Mutala Sai, also good work. Yeah, I see you, Mutala. Hayford, yeah, Hayford, I see you. Hayford, Mechiao, baby, I will be Joseph Nana Edu, or say, yeah, Neko. Who say the American? And the polygamy no gain, no, see, I won't choose way. Your ancestors were naturally blessed. And I'm not afraid. Me the brony be or what UK video be a neighbor two way. Brony say now brony no kachino. Was me ko wale brony come Jimmy Kwana brony ojare. Or say nya bibini na nyame or say the way we were worshiping how were we worshiping our God? E school na me na mo kono. And every week be no dey expect na shady. Me ba be kire bibi. Physical country ne koso de na emo no me say me believe say your physical and your spiritual background. Me I combine the two. Ti me nkwa akon sa me kwa akon obosi makoko twa me twa akoko asram akọ me wupe me nim sa me kra no ma bo ho ban na me kọ ti me come na nanom ho tie a spiritual and physical whether you believe it or not. Akosi broni nim into a say or spiritual background. That is how he was able to conquer you. And he done also conquer. Are you ready to go back for your spiritual background? Come and fortify yourself and go back. This is the time you need to go back to the ways of your ancestors. Marriage, you know. Polygamy no na afei ebi nso nie ode wo ho anana wotimi ware bebre ene say me ka kire wo say you must be able to take care of the wives and the children. Yen treat obi say na de aka ne de watan omo yen timi enka say we de metoka ama we na wa matu no ada ho saa esa na nipa so it brings competition and hate. Enti wonya nya ready second na wo ba beto no wo beto ba ko also make sure say two na ka no beto amesrew yen share wo say by force go and marry three. Me ka kire say enyen share. This is polygamy. Enti yehu se kwesi oten wari bebre. Look at the life of the wives. And the one wetina wukunu ba akopɛ ho na wo de wo say kunu ba akopɛ na yesi yen ware enti ye de afan. And the one wetina wukunu ba akopɛ ho na wukunu no mponi kakra mpo enni ho no hwebra wo bre. Look at the wives of Koku oten. Obi atete ne mansion mu, obi a wo na dwuma papa. This is called polygamy. Enti me ka kire say if you are not ready, we don't go in for it. And we were not forced to marry 3 or 4. It was by choice. If you can, you go for it. Se Koku otin ade akoko afi ma mesa ma another point. Ade akoko otin ye ya or worry 5 or worry the way ya ne nyina no omo live lavish no na na shey di mesu me de me ho na mesa ma worry 5 anka emba se ne ye o me free street nim. And the polygamy, it's will reduce this kind of ashawo bra no. Our queens are not slave queens. Our queens are genuine queens. Our queens are black queens. They are not slave queens. See, and yes, are black queens left and they are slave queens because we have abandoned our culture. We have abandoned polygamy. Now kakwesi oti ware 3. That's why bet ma ware 5. Canada Japan be ware 6. Nana said my baba ware 10. Say we are making sure say each and every woman be also more in China. They are living happily. They have everything. Their children are living comfortably. Look at the number of women and we will save them from this ashawobla. Your friend is slave queen. No, how are we? How we are going to solve this issue? You see, any black queens be name them slave queens. Why? Because we have abandoned the ways of our ancestors, and now the white man is imposing gay and lesbian on you. You are telling them say you have culture. Now you know that you have culture. If you have culture, then go back for your it. Go back to your roots and learn the ways of your ancestors. Is somebody listening to me? Am I preaching to somebody? And the ways of your ancestors are the best ways. And yes, gay and lesbian. And Ye penyin fo bi so omo dwinin ni fie ni pe ho na akobo besia free. Tinka ye ko ye chia. That is when we can use our culture, our tradition, our customs to defeat them. Said there be a hadie yem pesa in an animal pesa. Once on an animal baby you so what do I go and also an animal bosom to the yesu. How then can you use his culture to defeat the white man when you're gay? This is the time for you to reason up as a black man. This is the time for you to know that the ways of your ancestors were never evil. This is the time for you to go back to your roots. This is the time for you to know that if you don't know where you are coming from, you don't know where you are going. A tree without its roots is nothing. A country without his history is not a country. Now tell me how the white man were able to tell you or to make you believe that the ways of your ancestors, which is marriage I'm tackling today, polygamy is a sin, but now he is telling you that gay is legalized. So go for gay and then forget about the way of your ancestors, which is polygamy, which can help our queens, our black queens, I mean, and not our slave queens. Am I speaking to somebody? McLean, and then I say you are right. I mean, ready with you. No one though. I'm a thumbs up. Francis said for about 300 years ago, the whites have discovered three sorry things about Africa. One, Africa is the richest continent. Two, Africa is the most powerful continent in the world. May I say, Africa is the most crafted and in technology and in the world. So the whites try every means to enslave us for the rest of our life, so that they can have their way to use us to enrich their continent. I strongly agree with what my brother. Thanks for the good work. And no. They know. Now, me say me koto board. Na me here me perfume bi ana bibi ona me ya ona me mamo and me ona me bro say me church dem. Me say them start every week bia no. I obi and remember say nana and e be say TBB. Wa open ma de kire no. Wo de week ni mu no. Mame sign or the tro me the number beto on trom say nana and be kire bibi. Why? And be kire bibi. Me try say every week bia no me kire mo de. Why? Me kire mo nana no mo say because we were enslaved. Ube hu say nana no mo say the obi atro say we are the powerful continent. Yeah, the powerful continent. Why? We don't even know who we are. To me say, if you don't know where you are coming from, you don't know where you are going. Ajimai say, I agree with you. Jagadesh or say more sense. Yeah, Jagadesh me da say. Ajimai Boatin say, yes, it's true. It's true. Edmond Jones says, Shady, one thing I would say that you should go back to school, study history and human evolution. Then you understand how Africa collapsed. Yeah, Monsieur. Me go so Monsieur. Once you no school no over to me, I school ni be online. Everything is online. Any books. It's stolen legacy. We a history, how they were able to steal or stole our resources and how they were able to destroy our continent and our spiritual background. One of the books I'll recommend to everybody here by George J.M. James. Greek philosophy is stolen Egyptian philosophy. Thank you, Adjoalenda. I'm the CEO, Adjoalenda, and I'll free USA at the Bremen. Oh, book based now for Abrochi, Bana, Opera, over bet me at the Bremen. I like to read. And so I say, if you want to hide something from a black man, you put it in the book. Opera would the BBC, Bibinia, Fasha Bookum. Why? Because we don't like to read. Me, I am part. We're reading way almost a 3 months was a month to be poor me reading way. Ebini, ancestral sacrifice, nature was school, or Mumboa, Yantias, Satan literature, Air Force, Sacro reading for fraud. The gods are not to be blamed. Near man, near my church that man tiasi. I'm reading it back and I'm relearning. The gods are not to be blamed. On history be a sabukuno, men are not a kind who wants a match, men are not a conform, or so who real or hobby. Oh, they are Monday money patience here until no party and I shady. Me match the polygamy is not a sin, and then the marriage, no, I'm the brew. Abia, obey to me, Eddie Bia, but Abia, oh, banter. Over banter, say polygamy is something bad. Obey to me, actual and I debate. You best start as I could hear you debate. As I check them, when your man, I check them to Manamu Colombiano. Maybe start at the Marcos House School. Yeah, money boy, or say more fire, yeah, bro, more hard work. McLean, Neno, or say you are right. I had a charity and Nipa Crazy, Sample I am a panel. At all, and Takwana 80 ma, was the Nipa be insult, there be I will see you and sound so. Yeah, fix it or mine na fix it. Ya adwene no so. Right. Aha, you know. Polygamy no is never a sin. Nanka polygamy ne nanka ye kwa akwaje na nanom de na ya hwe ne ye because said ye ka polygamy ya ma ya nte ase and also kware 5 now you intimi hwe yem ba there be that wasn't how it was during the era of our ancestors. If you can't take care of the children, if you can't take care of your wives, you don't go in for polygamy. Polygamy has 8 predicaments. Into ultimi kware 5 now we need sika. What do you mean? Oh, what is 5? Now we need to cover on Quran. Why Jimmy Tom? Because the children will go astray. That is when a social vices ever. And instead of you to marry and then give birth to good people, no, what the okore, what the enquada on Babe and Kwabani Abadia, and to Jimmy. So polygamy wasn't imposed on us, it was a choice. Who was Sikana and Okawari because it is your duty, whether you like it or not, and you cannot be like a white man, say a white man, woman, on a ship, bearman. Maybe I say the crowd or bamboo hem in point, who better me. I can't. Come in, yabi, so Baby or Ban Shame. Ah, come in, yabi, come in, sugar mommy, see, baby, I me to find out. Come in, yabi, but me, so sugar mommy, no, or mommy 1, no, mommy 2. Now, mammy 3, after me, I was I'll be a mere bearman, or banner mammy's can be jai. Because my sense of that makes me a bearman, men or some Namiko Juma Emma or Barnaby. May catch it out say, if you come to understand the words and the wisdom of your ancestors, Bonnie walk will be jai, to say me, will be here, I can't do it. First time it's me. Minia, what I want in their religion, I any pound. You see, no, before background when I'm making sure such a worry, maybe without question, no. Maybe so and 10 times number chow kunana. Okay, chum say when you kunua, na you bet me out here one. Now you caught me no be any problem. Okay, so kunupe, I dare not. Misro, me obi ayam bibiao. Obi bosumo kume, me bosu de no be kume sama makofo obi re. Na momo no utimu say, de wo de be ye obi no ye de be ye wo no. Ye ne believe in reincarnation. Obi am be wan je ye nkwa. Hey, utie. Now the spirit me be ko. That metacal spirituality my church me church them marriage names ni nyina no o ma ba wiawiaye no o me church them nyina na wate ase ye ati eni misro se ma kwafo obi re ye na no mo nye sa ade no now asomofo na fa omo church members ejere ye hu bi enye say bi asay but they can still go to Jesus and pray to him because what catch will say oya bone ne pe me yentamgina for me den me diamount. So Jesus Christ no kon or ma the certificate to go on and sin. Have you thought about that? To see any day may friends with benefit. Oba say ye koye normal na say wo feel na me feel ani ekọ me name am hwehwe if you koye umpina no yes anete yeah we be show say don't have sex if you haven't married. Wait, some was away like waffle. What's your bema? And they say, Roman father for your mother to money. My woman, somewhere and bema, better. On your bema, we are dear, I can say, would they want me own have sex? Oh, Nina was never done Armenia. But today, they are telling you, say, accept gay. Who me as on that? Who me as on that? The ever about a yes, no young movie. To gain a dear, unless you go back, unless you tell them, say, you are not going to take loans from them who are Africa or continent rich of soil, rich of mineral resources. Have you asked that question because you have abandoned your spiritual background? Me catch it out. To marriage now make catch on a polygamy now na my war. My catch was one polygamy was not imposed on us. It was a choice. To said ye Christo ni ye wo to Christo sumwa by force. We are Christian, ye wo to Cremonuma by force, we in Cremoni. Was a Christian in heaven? Christian say Cremoni in heaven. Are you not confused? Moncasa, Munyanko Ponacasa, on confuse you. On confuse you. Musumunia, Montrao. See, if I want to be heaven, heaven I will. How an echo? Cremophone echo and I say more Christian Momoko. Tell us, one echo. A heaven news what? Must say Honor. But you are afraid to die. What's the we say your day? And you want to munku, moon with a munko, no fast, and then my near cry bread. Muka on a bre. Timunko heaven, no, munko enjoy, go and walk on the goat. And yet Jimmy in Africa and Jimmy. Go there, walk Ghana, put your so share. Now you have to Jimmy say, Mona will go down with me, often what on. Often what I heaven on. If there is heaven now, Christianity for no more a Ghana munkobi. Heaven do on ma, a Christopher more Ghana munkobi. We are not afraid to tell the truth. me second second enkrante no fanu ebetwa ha twa ha no kra na me de medenam. The polygamy wasn't a sin. Nyankopon kan no Bible ni kwa say o ware me ensa bone. Me say so obi wana so betima quote free Bible ni ma on. Mention 100 cities. There is none verse ba akokwa ni mu Bible ni ma say polygamy is a sin. And what that down because of sorry won't ye hwe. Ye to nyuma na mu na mu. Ye ka say collection musiko. We are sheep. Yes koli. Mo yam ponchen yes koli. Obetu attack bo so me bia for sika koma Nyankopon koli. Oba sorry a collection koli. Mongo fa mo dress mbra ye ba be ayi ye friend say a deliverance koli. Anointing oil monto say ya jun so koli. Powder na ya to ama mo no mo fa a stick Jimmy stick no mo fa nko tale mo dan mo e be protect mo you don't even anything koli. Jimmy Jimmy amaka che boni kwa wontime ne. This is the time you need to sit down say adena ye ma me nti na me Kristo ni adan na me so me mbusa questions ubusa questions so we bodam. You see how they made you to be afraid? Ubusa question pay say ye mbusa question we bodam. Me bodam wan fa. Me bodam say na dia me dia chira me ye by force Sunday bia me kwa sori by force no. Me busa question wo ho so me bodam. And God in the more dang if I don't have to ask that God question, I don't have to serve him. Now me I also bo we say God no the Bible in the God in the Bible. Also bo we say na odo ni penyina. Sa Nyankopon kofa Israel kwa no mo nante ye. Do you think this God is a just God? Only Israel for nante ye, any Israel for kunkum mama for afi de ono atena ono mpe was me Jimmy o ade na me ko tusu Israel afi de me ba ne ba bewu amamo enti ma fa wiase nyina. Your Bible insults the creator. If there is God, the Bible insults God. Mo ba se mo gele Nyankopon onim nyansa ade o te hono ma ana obo wiase ana ope wiase asemu nyina o si nipa obo Adam and Eve odo wiase nyina nipa be dole ye ana o te hono se da bi. Now I will choose only Israel as my what as my kura me pa o masem enti me ni Israel for benante ana o jai Africa also what me ana o jai England ana o jai the other continent no see Israel kwa na country on the benante. This God is a just God. And when Israel for 90 kukun Galatians for ekukun Egypt for ekun Egypt hey ekun Egypt unborn babies firstborn babies yen yakopon kun omo satam no nim nyansa se de yon ana san yakopon ya mo kana asemi otena hono ma no no akasa de bi medi nkwasasem hey se me jimi o na de na mabo wiase nyina ana makoko for Israel sesie de me sanso kwa kokun me ba hey na mo kwa yakopon ye basabi o me kwa koku me ba o Nyankopon na obibia ye wo de na obetima change ye once a while no you couldn't even forgive us ana wo sa koku wo ba sa wo ba no enye den embewu sa enje ye you won mo Bible no Nyankopon no oye so foolish sorry to say but wetima ka kire wo say wo na nanom mo nyoma ya de bone wetima ka kire wo say wo na na say polygamy yen ware miensa eye bone na emom no sa Nyankopon na ono okun Sodom and Gomorrah no America gay and lesbian is legalized. Also to me kun omo bi me ka kire say Israel for nyame a wo te Ghana na wo de obon pan na Israel nyame o Israel o Ghana nyame o wefa we Israel ni America has legalized gay and lesbian and now say sa God no onya America God enti no want me hye omo mo nsu nyansa now unlearn what you have been taught. And to our own to the 21st century, no matter. I would have blah 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 40 days. Opa dear flu papa on na o call papa say da me pa me pay school fees. Muntie nyansa ne bi ni. Da me pa me pay school fees. Now papa ka tell say chiri we yemu come answer about me school fees ama papa no papa. Why won't you learn? Why won't you learn? Say, me kwaja de from papa ho. Me papa say, school fees now so no hwe me and I said yes so hwe me no. I was say me dip me ye come, me chire me yem come 40 days. Ay, menia. Me chire me yem come 40 days na papa de am me, obeka so papa, wo tirimu adan. Enti wo pekunu wo te ho no ma wo pekunu, wo pe adwuma, wo pe bibi na ye say also wo ye fasting. Wo de wo yem come to wo. Enti asori fo no nyanya osa. Ba owe okọ Osa ana ye ma menom Nyankopon ka say you fasting 30 days for we come to answer na ba ma okunu or you wicked God na me ka kire wo na me the topics am me be ba no topics as me be ba no me se me kire made me mo so na nanom no ma na ye papa Una na kasa yesu bia be woman ye. Una na reincarnation na me house me tron kan reincarnation. Na me tron kan me tron kan reincarnation me kire mo wate me kire mo. Ha. Reincarnation. Na wo bete reincarnation ase a. Wo be gya yesu echi di ya. Na wa brabo no wa hwe ne ye. Wo be gya ewi ube jai krono ube jai se woni obi kunu etetale wono ube te reincarnation wona nanom mo nyoma se oto bobo dan a esa aba wa wo so no sa reincarnation ye kire wa ube jai yesu echidi because yesu say oye bone a obetimi asre bone fache ye na nanom say oye bone a on sre bone fache o na emom de oye ye ne sa de bediw ube hu se ade a mede ye menua we mede ye na ebeba bedimi a ube jai unka se yesu ewu ageme me chipade aba me say ube jai e sa mo yesu ne ade na o mai isi ye di bone kwa yensuro nipa dip wonim sa wonue wodi ni bone pa na wo hwere ni wodi ni bone because we kwa so kwa se bone fache unsuro bone o me kan no kran kire mo benia ntino aha no eya disua yeah enti Jerry said, Shady, I'm a product of polygamy. We are more than 100 cases. It's challenging, but if you are not a strong man and wise man, don't try it. Father was not Father was not rich, but the upbringing was strong. Was strong and effective, so we don't have armed robbers among us. Me da say, ebia na afe na oba na me kire say polygamy no going to marry 5 wives no. Be dey kan ekire mu say enye by force. It was a choice. Na choice no na ebi ni say say owo sika na say obetimi aware miensa ahye omo a. That is when you go in for. Wan ga say no nim say woni sika. Na emo na nanom ne man say polygamy no obetimi aware 3. Na woni sika na akwa aware 3 na wa wo bebre na wontimi nhwe wo mo no. Wejimi me no kwa ba kope. Because you are going to produce now it will lead to social vices and robbers and prostitute and to 5 you are even bringing social vices to the community. And polygamy, it was a choice. When you choose to say you can marry 3 and then take care of them. Let's look at Kwesi Oten, my sister. The wives, the children are comfortable living because he is capable until he went in for it and everybody is living a good life. That is what the polygamy it is. Why? Intino medase. Yeah, intino said the Namekano, oye to a daughter near mammy. Mesrao, Indrono, ebi ewa hase, Indrono, ebi waha, maybe no, Mekano, Medimina, no moody, and Yaria Bia, yes, no, yet the friend say, I have bine and her high and Essa, into Mohabine and her high waha, Osha me dem ha, Indro, yeah. In Drunkwa and Eden and the Gua Media Habane and Haina and I maybe young Wajuma. Enti, Abiana Coco, how Coco, Coco no over Pusa when he say, War Pusan and Yana and Niki Cano, a Buana, a woman over a Buana Coco, a Tianato, a Buana Coco, a man, a Bama, SO air phone, Coco, it's me, my baby, black bee, Nina Coco, it's me, my Obama, so a phone, Mr. The whole world, he said, and Shady, Dr. Shady, Coco, Drew, and movie we are saying. You ebiana obi yare koko ebiana oni obi a yare koko akoko no eni ya koko aba eni ya friend dukri obekọ na otima kwa kwatwa bi na ontimi enya bi nso a ofre Dr. Shady pe na me de bi abrel koko no ema obema eden emuyemre koko ne ma obema no eden emuyemre emu fonti umbo mpaso adwuma na makwa akọfa we nso boga edro ye manpower bitters mesrew manpower bitters no wo ye bema na se ebia odi ba akọpe ontimi ensori bi ma yare obo se na Shady enya ize o boy me de boss wa na ma release me release we pen so a ensan so entimi ensori biem anase eche mesrew koko anase amaman ana de sa neoma ne ba no nti ebia premature ejaculation sexual weakness no obenya koko ne bi na wenya manpower bitters bi obetimi de kube anase ensan ahye ensan enya de bone na densu ya mete won ka che na densu adoge me hu wo me live ase ache ana me na ise me hwe me chia obi biara obi na densu a tiwe no manpower bitters bi se omo no nsa na religion on ekunipa o religion on me catch now enkrimofo o ma frame ha menua omo baema omo kwete se bi ewu a religion on no ma na o se nipa ye no omo me yanya o ana omo de bibia chekere ye basa na ye hu de ye ho no me se enkrimofo no omo kwete wo ewu no fe na me no nsa eden ya me de me enkrimoni enti coke ana masa yo na ya wa he me chia o yo homeboy me chiao na ya ahe o say easy me chiao me say kremofo no omo kwate ne omo be ma wuewu no course me nya no he religion edi enya o religion edi enya o ade ya me nkrimoni me nom nsa ye som say me nom nsa ana obema ewu na wo nom sprite ya de bone wo ya bema jai nom e baka say me say o madwuma nti wo de ma me jai wo ya bema me sro twabi bema na nom dura ye den you know na emomo no me ntwa ne jimi mu we betwa kakra bia wo de bedidi sa mo didi ama wa ye den wa ye bema e wo mpa so hwade na me ka say amaman on ha very good mesraw amaman no enam aduane a yedi no sisi yedi ya na ade asa yedi we ya na ekoda enti digestion doesn't take place enti amaman no ataye sisi mu mesraw eni we me friend the magic stone eyi amaman esan so wa wo waist pain pa no ebetimi aboa wo de besa sorry wo de be e kan say wo de betua ya wo de betua uchem na wo de nsuo afa ho na wo de eden you insert it into your anus you kind of say wo de betua e be twen kakra be wo na okọ private you see say wo be yi flames wa amama flames adokre wo waist pain wo to bebre wo be use about 2 months e wo say ni nyina eden ekọ enti a premature ejaculation one pass so agro e wo form wo be hia koko no ebi ni koko e bad wonya amama wo de etua na manpower bitters wo de wa say de ensa anakobe me de ana ensa no de papa wo de ensa no ayeden ahye wo de ensa no ehya na che say wa ye ho adwuma nti wo be sa ho yare say de be ya one pass so agro e be de de we no for sexual weakness and premature ejaculation. Teddy say abenkwan mo eba sese na abenkwan mo eba sese me de meduane a me papa no e mo ne abenkwan ni beans me papa na de nsu ya was say hello na I hope you are well. What do give me na me san so e ka kire wo say we no very good we no low libido and a low sperm count. Low libido and a low sperm count. Next is a bema unsuo ewo form. Bema uni atenka. Oba unsuo ewo form. Oba uni atenka. Low libido and a low sperm count. Bema bo na ultimate produce sperms na de. Na emom sperms no embo adwuma mesrew. Oyo oba so na untimi enwo ni nyina no me wo ho aduro ewo. Ahaban ne enhan ana me yeden me use it. We no low sperm count ana if anything low libido. Upebi ewa London, UK mesra ochromi UK ne London ebi wo hono ma ebetimi eden ede abrel. See no, baby a obi anso metimi asend do through post office. Enye no nko a we de bia me ka kirew elom kofo ya nana ba ko mechiaw elom kofo nana mechiaw. We de bia me ka kirew say e friend no nufutene ana e friend say nkuto ana ede yeye na nufutene no ufia obetima kwa kubusa ona na se na nufutene eyedan bema obema esua na opese eyekese bema obema esua na opese eyekese eye nkuto enti anza ayeden obetimi ate na wo de massage obema no unya na se ayeden a wo be si ewiem kakra na anane na wo de afa obema no wo de be massage ebema obema no ayeden anya improvement men ka se be kese te se ababi dabi ubenya improvement e wo obema nim enti na unya koko ne we ni bika ho a ebeboa pa wa obema so no ne nso o de enie we su enie powder ewa ha ana ointment ewa ha ointment no enie say na tie ni nyina haban ne enhan ana mede ye te wo hwa say na eni no etie wa aposo eye wo ya wa over skin rashes rashes egu ho won so uti wo ya pa wote na wo de afa omoma so na wa rest ebekọ ai ne ya obi beje ya yaresa won say girl ya oba ha na gese ne tie ne ya na e wo se me mani bia oda ojojo ne ho no won say ne ho ato na ono koye ne wanwa mema wonnum para we wo de befa wuti omoma so ti ubenya bi ene wo mba ayusu wo fie eya haban ene han skin rashes bia na waposo ya pains body pains what be massage what be sra to be tobi na powder no so enie we very important tete no na ye nananom na ye fra bibi dudo na dudo no haban ya de aka ho memetimi aye bi a kire o me bi won ma na makoye me ho duro na maye bi dudo no ye nananom de haban bi eka efra na o ma noa na ya nom wa wo kai na de wunim onnom pe asa ba wakọ adwuma ana wakọ school obape na ya sama wanom and saa time na yare emba yeso saa hypertension diabetes asthma ne saa your friends fibroid way ebetenete pressure ne saa nneoma na bi ne yeso because we were always on a friends herbs de bia no pa bia ye no meduro enti na ye ntwen ma yare ne emba yeso ansa na ba ya yakoboka sisi ejai enti me kire mo science ye na nanoma na omo mama ntwere no kwan ka ho ya mentre mo eno so mesa akire mo haban herbs herbs and science o de mentre mo ma mentre no so kan herbs So what you say? Ti we no ana me dudu no my in the form of powder. Wone obusuan betimi afa. Na my no in the form of tea. What every 3 days be anum half. Every 3 days be anum half. Every 3 days be anum half. What the to oba betima nom me ndro no ana say bibi dro no de ye na eye important ana say e man ye fefe e man ye geni oni say o nyama obetimi afa. O ya akra obetimi afa. Dosage be ni ho. Because it is herbs, we don't have dosage. Akwasi broni nim sane de no, it is made up of chemicals. And in tobacco chira will say, number 2 and part 3 area say a sapaginum because chemicals. Member say will be juma and okra make a chira. Mo de no, o ma say ye de ntimi kwa me say mo de anfa me ho. Mo fro kokora na me mabremu, masa. Ma say ye de na ija ye de na mo ye to chemicals. Mo de mo to mo bo hwe. Nti eni e herbal powder when we boost your from anopa 3 days biano it boosts your immune system and then it sounds so massa diabetes ne sa neoma no emba so enti edra na shady makofa aba no eno no bia na bibi so e wo ho spiritual marriage bia na bibi wo honom se me ntime nyepe me be spiritual father na comfort na chei ana na bena ana baba na Malik baba na so ebetimi aboa na maboa enti frame me number no eni 0592 402 905 0592 402 905 0592 402 905 ebia na enye wo na obi krampo eden eyare na de mekeka yi ebia na ebia ka kire wadan fo se na shade wo ndro bi wo de sorry ombra no onye de ombe try I need investors Debi ameka say o abrochi na so beso obefa bi na okoton wo no ma you are welcome said na na equia focus e wa London na wa ba beji bia or ye delivery and or ye distributor e wa London o America o Canada o Europe we betima ba beji bi na onso wa den we deliver e wo ho me de ma on Ghana bo fofofo na onso wa tora we nya kakra e wo so my sister na na equia London o London as see no me send e ma post office bi on angasa on ne be kasa na we deliver ayeden ade abrew so what ya say o bebi so betima beji bi see no so no I want to produce bitters to say alomo bitters to say daddy how do you call it joy daddy bitters near the no na ya ton my pals na ya ton ama I need investors they will can invest in me if you believe in the bitters if you believe in herbal medicines business you can contact me and then we will take it from there what you see I know so make sure say a very good thing you can invest in it and then gain some money and see men kasa bebre and then no me church them ye ko one by one and then make sure marriage akosi broni ama wa atia say the ways of your ancestors marriage one polygamy no de bone na he is infusing gay and lesbian onto you now to choose wisely will you choose polygamy or you choose gay and lesbian the ways of your ancestors are always the truth intermediate me say sankofa wo hoyi ye nchiri sankofa wo hoyi ye nchiri kuntunsu ehwane a nechi ana eko se ye koyechi akofan na nanom mosom ye koyechi akofan na nanom monnioma omugyaye na ya somu ye ya anka bia anka enye ya setenani a tree without a root can never germinate a country without its history can never grow if you don't know where you are coming from you don't know where you are going. Nothing of your ancestors are evil. The white man came to enslave you. He made you to believe that your spiritual background evil. You abandoned the ways of your ancestors. You abandoned the gods. You abandoned your culture, your custom, and that is how he was able to enslave you. We want to go back to our roots. Are you ready for these teachings that will be coming on every week? Every week be I try say me chusu eda baako ebema na me dey me preach mo na maka ona nanom ho asem akireo Asaste Samson me chia o say you are too good yeah ade kire dey me metima kire wade me pe board wo betima sponsor me say me koto board na ebu on na me kire cause edin kwa bena na eda wo so no kwa adwo na eda wo so no kwa ame ade tina kwa ana bibi so ne nyina na ye be kireo na obo say edin no wona nanom omunim nyansa my name na me ka se me pese me koto board a metimi a kire made weneje ade kire ho weneje wona nanom ne ma me kire monto data mame ebia na share jiwe fato data na share be se koto board saying 200 cedis pe na me hia me koto board 200 cedis pe obetimi a sponsor me obetimi aboa me obetimi a support me se de be ya be kire me na nanom ensema my door is always open. Number na me de to one SI Momo, you can even send it to me. Obe so me din kita ho pe number no 0592 402 905 0592 402 905. My name has always been Nana Shady. You can call me Dr. Evangelist Nana Yapreko, and I will respond. I am evangelist for my ancestors. Medumesia Makramo. I love you all.